As they say, you want to have a snowstorm, what you do is you schedule a ski race. So
snow is great considering we just got 5 feet. It's pretty grippy.
The rut's deep. That's all I have to say. It's okay, but it's deep. So you got to take those tips deep and just trust that your ski is going to come around at the end of the turn.
To decide for tomorrow, do we put a cat on the hill? Do we try to fill in the ruts?
Almost landed straight on my back. Yeah, I said I was trying to not do any big mistakes today, and there we have one.
Sobek is not in sight. It's going to be Hauser moving into the semifinal round. On goes the Austrian. Alexander Schmidt with the advantage angle. He's trying to close the gap as he charges hard to the finish. Not going to happen today.
Definitely surprised myself by making it to the big final, but I'm giving it all that I have.
Skis back on the snow. It's going to be Paul Amundsen at the line to win today. Unbelievable.
Yeah, my season was pretty good, pretty consistent, but hope to do even better here.
Just trying to find my groove today. You know, I think it's all about consistency.
You're all kinds of trouble, and he's going to give it up there. No, let's hear it with Sam Mays from Belgium at the top step on the podium. Hands in the air, fist pump, $20,000.
We're not supposed to be out here. Outside expectations. Built for the outdoors. With the capability to climb this high, we're not supposed to be out here. Which is exactly why we are. The off-road ready Mazda CX-50. We're looking for outsiders.
Welcome to Taos, a place guided by our fierce independence and confluence of cultures, and further emboldened by our connection to Mother Nature. A place that challenges itself to be better, not bigger, to preserve the essence of winter. From electrifying our fleet to improving the health of our forests, we strive to be better for the good.
CB Sports is a vintage ski brand that was very popular in the 80s and 90s, created by CB Vaughn, and we are fortunate enough to be able to relaunch that brand into the market in 2022.
CB Sports is basically a retro vintage brand from the past being brought into the present. It's got great designs, lines, and features. It's a great old outerwear brand that's made new.
I pray there's no reincarnation. Nothing could equal the journey I've had. Everything else would be a boring encore. I was always exploring. Everyone said Taos was unskiable. It was certainly magnificent, but it would be the future site of a grand ski resort. They thought I was mad, and they were right.
It's been going really well. They've been up on the course, slight adjustment in the men's bracket, and also with the way the gates were set. But the athletes are really happy. Our teams were on course all night last night, and we're really excited for another day of racing. Oh my gosh, we absolutely love it. Having the athletes come here, we know New Mexico is out of the way, and a lot of people don't understand the mountains and the stunning landscape that we have here. And so to see athletes from around the world coming in competing and the absolute talent that's here this year is really exciting for us. Oh, I mean, our marketing team does everything. I've got a small crew of 4. We've got a videographer and a photographer on the course. We supply images to all the athletes after the race. race. And then we've done ads for this before. We've got banners around the resort. We've got everything. And we've got our hands in a lot of different pots right now. It's going to be so much fun. We've got blue skies today. Winds are not going to be as strong as yesterday. And then we've got an 80s themed gala tonight where there's a $1,000 cash prize for best costume. And I know the athletes are psyched for that as well. So we're going to see some outrageous outfits. And it's just going to be a celebration of everyone coming here, all the hard work from our staff and the athletes this entire year, and see how it goes.
They had to work on the jumps. The jumps typically get dyed more than they might be right now, but that held us up. That's why we should be out of everybody's way before, you know. I mean, certainly shouldn't see us on camera. Nobody that spreads ink really looks like they should be on camera anyway. The big concern, obviously, is the way that the course wears through the day. You know, I mean, there's a number of runs that will have to happen. So watch on the jumps, because that character might change. Actually, Pro Alley, that will be the first place where you start to see slush, soft, which may actually even affect the way that they ski it. You know, you see. If you watch for that. They all have their ways, strategy-wise, strategically, about how they might ski something like that, but they know how to do that. I think everything looks like it's set up really well to move through today just as quickly as they did yesterday. I actually was impressed with the way that they got through everything. You know, when you have snow in a course that changes character like that, it can affect the way that you run a race. So I thought that they did great yesterday, and I think will be the same today. Maybe a little warmer, no wind, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and but these kids are these grown-ups. They're amazing skiers, so it'll be fun to watch.
Here's Sam Mays, yesterday's champ. He walked out with $20,000. Luke Winters pulled out of the competition. He took a ride yesterday, so Peter Alfus was going to be our alternate racing against Sam Mays. And Peter has not showed up. So we're going to see Sam Mays, your champion from yesterday from Belgium, with a solo run on the red course. He'll go back up and give a shot at the blue course just to get a feel for the GS track. So we'll watch the Belgian.
Definitely a little bit tired. I had a very good night, good sleep, but I can feel the 10 runs from yesterday for sure. And but once we get in the start gate and adrenaline gets pumping, it's gonna be fine, I'm sure.
We flew in on Tuesday already. It was really spontaneously. So I've booked the flight on Sunday, but it's awesome to be here and such a great event. So yeah.
U.S. team versus the German team. Gets to jump over on the blue course side. Steffi right there with him. The GS portion a little bit low, losing to ski at the finish line. Looks like it's going to be the German crossing first with the advantage by 1.66.
Today's GS, yesterday was slalom, so today's a little faster, gates are further apart. Shorter time, but higher speeds for sure. I race World Cup GS, so this is a little bit more up my alley, a little bit more what I'm used to.
The American has the advantage. It was German with the advantage after the first run. Looks like it's all Steffi here at the bottom here, hammered away in the blue course side. Good exchange over the jump. It's going to be the American at the line first. On he goes to face yesterday's champion, Sam Mays, the U.S. Ski Team member, George Steffi with the win.
Amazing, another beautiful day. Like the wind, it's not super hot. At the same time, we have the sun. It's just amazing today. Can't be better.
Getting it done. 4 check turns around the advantage that Ness had. It's going to advance into the round of 16.
A little sore in the hip, but I think it will be good when we get going. I would say I like slalom more, but GS is fun as well, so.
It's going to be a super close one. Can he close the gap at the line? Across the line we go. Photo finish. It's going to be Sobek winning the run by 0.159. 159 on will go Sobek into the round of 16.
You know, we'll be going faster. We're on longer boards. So for me, it's always I need to readjust because I need to be more patient, stay with my ski for a little bit longer. I always try to get off it too soon. Yeah, I think, you know, mentality doesn't change too much in these head-to-head formats. Ski what the hill's giving you as the conditions evolve, and yeah, grip it and rip it. Let's go. Yeehaw.
Looks like he's got enough now to hold on to it and move on. Ankeny at the line first. On he will go.
This guy, I'm racing with him.
Yeah?
Again, he won yesterday, 2 hundies. So they draw us together again because we have to figure out who's the best skier.
It is by 2.54 for Anger.
2.54. Nice job, Anger. You're going to face Ankeny. And Anger taking down Citarelli.
It didn't go great. I was racing some of the top guys, and so it was super fun, but you know, definitely not that top result. But
so Reto Schmidinger, number 3 in the overall standings, moves on to round 16.
I think the surface is a bit better today too, than yesterday. So I'm really excited. And GS, I think GS is always more fun than slalom. So we'll see.
On the blue course side, over the bottom jump, German still with the advantage as he gets his skis back to the snow. Soon it looks like he's going to hold on to that advantage. It's going to be Frost crossing the line first, wins the run by 0.324. Frost.
I did my first pro tour here last year, so I'm very excited to be back and hopefully have gone one level up since last year.
With the max differential on the second run, we will go to Marta Monson and Sarah Rask.
It was a lot of fun coming to Aspen. I had Nora and Christian from my team with me. The hill looked very easy, which made me dare to really go for it. And I feel like now that I've done Pro Tour and I've done it with full attack, it will be easier to do it at this hill that felt very steep for me last year. So it's definitely some confidence in the back to know that I've done it before. I think it's definitely going to be tough for me to get a win again. Not impossible, but we have a lot of good skiers coming from the World Cup. Erin is really fast. All the girls are really fast. What speaks for me, I'm trying to think that the soft snow is something that I've done a lot of this year, and hopefully I'll have some advantage there over the World Cup skiers who are very spoiled with ice. And I feel very relaxed at the moment, so hopefully that can help too. And I have my mom here. So before I was in Sweden and I skied on the Europa Cup and World Cup, and then I came to college and I was like, wow, this is so fun, I have friends here. I want to talk to everyone that's racing, which is very different from at home. And I feel like the Pro Tour is one more level of that. And it's very relaxed. You take it very seriously, but at the same time, you dare to relax and enjoy what you're doing. Yeah, I'm super excited to race with Paula this weekend. She's kicking ass good at this, and I'm excited to see where I stand against a girl like her. For next year, I'm really excited to do even more of these races and hopefully go to race all of them, because Pro Tour is something that's really close to my heart and I'm having a lot of fun here. I'm finding my way back to loving ski racing, and I really hope that I can do a full season next year.
Moved a couple of gates in the panel to try to bring the disparity between the two courses closer.
So the boys just did the round of 32, and the blue course is much faster. They try to set it the same, but just because the hill turns and the snow is different on different sides of the hill, the blue is much faster. So now they're trying to change a couple of the gates to make it a little bit more even, because even though you race on both courses, it's not totally fair if one of them is way faster. So that's what they're doing now.
Okay, we move that third entry gate, the left quarter to the right, one panel. Then 2 gates above the second jump. We also move the left footer 1 panel straighter.
So barely a panel width can make the difference between these two courses.
We inspected, so I did the start practice twice. Yeah, a little turny, but it's fast. Yeah, like even we get to test the jumps, like so we actually have a real feeling of how the jumps are gonna be. But yeah, it's pretty fast. But I'm hoping this makes me go even faster.
As they cross the finish line, the Canadian will get there first. She wins the first of their 2 runs by 0.332 for Molzinski.
Just ready to take on today, I guess. New day, GS skis. We'll see how it goes. Very different event.
Molzinski, your overall leader on the World Pro Ski Tour, crossing the line first to move into the quarterfinals. Oh, as the lights go green, out on track she'll go with that 0.7 of a second advantage for Mengen over Exenberger at the top of the course. U.S. Ski Team member, so strong down the pitch. Taking it away to the bank, she goes into the bottom bump and getting in good shape to move into that quarterfinal round to face off against Erin Molzinski.
Super fast, feeling dangerous.
There's a little bit more room today. Speeds are up. The consequences are a little bit higher. You see some pretty nasty crashes. You know, it's just a little bit more on the edge the whole time. A little faster, and you know, I came through the finish with my team, with my competitor. He wiped out. You know, everybody's on the red line, and you know, you got to be as well. So it's fun.
Here we go. Forecheck and Solveig after the first one is forecheck with the advantage. His doors will open up. 0.649. Can your tour overall champion stop the charge of forecheck? He's putting the hammer down now, and Solveig starting to fall behind. Look at the drone shot in good shape. Forecheck into the turn. Forecheck touching down with the advantage and heading for home. On he will go to face George Steffi.
Yeah, I'm more excited about today because, like, actually, like in my active career, that's one was my discipline. So maybe it's gonna work out today.
Kaya liked the way that podium in third place felt yesterday. Earned some nice cold hard cash.
The day started with me realizing that I brought 2 different skis from home. I took one ski from one pair and one ski from another, and I merged them together.
Gets back in the bullet across the line. She goes. Goes Kaya Norby.
I think it's very fun to do these races. My first round, I'm racing my old teammate, Denise. So that'll be fun.
To go. It's going to be the red course with the win. 0.287. Back and forth it went. Fredrickson moves on.
Snow was a little softer than I think we all expected, so constant adjustments. These Old Faithfuls were good. This Old Faithful, very sad.
And Ankeny getting a win in a big way over the Austrian. On goes the American Michael Ankeny.
George Steffi on the red course. Sam Mays, yesterday's winner from Belgium on the blue course. The winner of this one's going to go to the grade 8. Here we go.
So on track they go. Sam's doors open, fraction of a second ahead of George Steffi. Down the pitch they go. Steffi turning around here at the bottom jump. It looks like his Mays out front. Here comes Steffi. Putting the pressure on. He's going to go to the line first. Looks like it's going to be Steffi. Oh, the line goes. It's Steffi winning the run.
Just gotta be a bit more precise today. You don't move as much, but you have more speed and you gotta be more precise, and that's what cost me today, I guess.
The best nights start with Jägermeister. Made with 56 botanicals. Always served ice cold.
Take a miracle to come back from this. Heartbreaking end to the season. But what's this?
For the moments when anticipation
Clock's counting down. 5 seconds. 3, 2,
becomes celebration. Jägermeister. Meister the moment.
As the founders of Surefoot, Bob and Russ Shea are obsessed with creating the perfect ski boot for you because they know that a properly fitted custom ski boot will make you a better skier, whatever level you're at. At Surefoot, they've developed a process that guarantees the perfect fit for each customer, and of course, they are obsessed with the process.
We have 300 experts in Surefoot on the world that all use the exact same process.
Surefoot, better fitting, better skiing.
Tough. Call for the store. The store is due. Tough. Buy tough.
For the best deal on the best shed or garage, visit toughshed.com.
So glad to be here. It's my first time at the Pro Tour, and yesterday was amazing. It
was so much fun. It's a beautiful slope, and with the sun, it's amazing.
Well, I'd like to do it again because that sucked.
It was 25 years. It was dual.
30.
30 years?
Yeah, 91 right there. Oh, yeah.
The Pro Tour, we raced 89, 90, 91. I think I only ran like 2 races at 91. Did the full tour the first 2 years.
I got
injured
every year. I had knee surgery, so. But it's going to grow again. I think there's interest in it and stuff, so it'll be good to see.
I'm Maria, and I'm Michael Ankeny's fiance. So if Michael wins, we got some money in the bank. We have to pay for a wedding, so it'd be awesome to get some money for that. We'd love a house sometime soon. But mostly we would love to have a golf trip in the books. Maybe a honeymoon. New Zealand would be awesome. So if Michael could win, we'd love to do that.
Me and the fiance had about a 45-minute hot tub session with River and his girlfriend, and then we had a nice relaxing evening. I think I was, asleep in the 8s. So yeah, good. That's why these events are great, because you can hang with your buddies who you don't get to see all the time.
My name's Colleen Stewart. I was a pro racer years ago. I'm the spokeswoman and advocate, and trying to get more money and more girls on the tour, and I'm very proud of them all.
It's my first time. Really decided it's spontaneous on Tuesday afternoon, and I came here to the US, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's all about having some fun with some friends and just enjoy the great atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm a freshman at 33, so school has been a big transition for me. Hard to remember a lot that I learned 15 years ago. So at the beginning it was really tough to come and race and kind of put that on hold and balance everything just because it's all new, but I think skiing is what I know most, and so it's nice to kind of come here and get back to what I know. So it's a little bit of a, a little bit of a comfort zone.
I feel good. We came with all the team, so it will be fun even though if we don't qualify. So just having fun and enjoy the beautiful course.
I just love a good race. It's nice to have a skiing mate next to you pushing you the whole way down. Otherwise, you can get a little bit lethargic. And more than that, it's just nice that we are able to be here competing with active World Cup racers, and it validates your own efforts and your own skiing. It feels good.
I'm Kat Carrillo, and I'm coming here from Virginia. We moved here last year full time, and I'm a professional figure skater. So ski racing is my favorite hobby because I love ice. The course is phenomenal, and the jumps are actually my favorite part of it because they were literally set so beautifully. They're part of your turn. So today I'm going to keep slipping. I've made about 15 slips already, and I'm just going to keep going all day because, they were so supportive of me yesterday instead of why are you here? Every athlete, everybody's so supportive of me just giving this a try that I was like, least I could do is turn around and help you guys. So,
yeah, got knocked out by a former teammate, happy for him, and yeah, now we gotta enjoy the race from the outside, which is also cool. So yeah, just gonna have a few drinks now and enjoy myself differently.
It's my first time being at the World Pro Ski Tour, so it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm with Christian, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I grew up with that guy back in Norway, so. And it's kind of surrealistic to think about. We're back in Norway, like 15 years ago, never thinking about like we're actually going to be here together in the US skiing. It's like a dream come true.
Oh wait, Paula Molson is on the gate. Would you look at this? We got racing going, the Great 8. Paula Molson, she took a victory yesterday in $20,000 for Fabiana Dorigo from Munich, Germany. Here we go, the Great 8. I'm Uncle Lee alongside Kevin Clark. The fun begins now. Down the pitch they go. Molson looks like she has a little bit of an edge. Anybody's race as we work their way down the pitch. Off the jump, it's going to be the American. Here comes the German. At the line, it's going to be a close one. Across they will go. The German gets it. Gee, Dorigo went by a second. Wait, 1-0-0 as the course turns on the red side. The pace gets picked up. On goes the German. Out goes Norby, the German chasing Brand. So Norby with a good clean start down the pitch, keeping your foot in that track. Touches down. Can she straighten it out enough at the line? It's going to be it's tight. Looks like Brand wins the run.
Yeah, I was a little bummed to go out in the round of 8.
I'm not sure how close it was. I felt like I almost crossed it. I felt like we crossed the finish line pretty similar, so it can't have been that far off, so I'm a little bummed about that.
Who's going into that next pair? Great start by Kaya. Wow, blowing through that gate. So that's what she needs to do. Needs to stay on track. Looks like she's going to be heading to the semifinals again. Looks like she's got enough of an advantage right now for Norby to get it done on the blue side.
Kaya's moved on to the round of 4. I'd say she's one of the favorites to win this, so I'm very excited to cheer Kaya on and to watch the rest of the race.
Here we go, Erin Milzinski. She's on the blue side. Looking up on the red side, it's going to be Trisha Mangan. Battle of Canada versus USA. The advantage, 0.150 to Erin Milzinski. Her gate will open first right about now. Out on track goes the Canadian and your defending champion the last 2 years, leading the tour. Down the pitch they go. What a great shot from the drone, anybody's race. Looks like Milzinski's got enough of a lead. Will it be enough? Here we go again. The chase to the finish line looks going to be the red course. Again, time for Steffi here at the Pro Tour. Down the pitch they go. And it's Voracek who gets the jump over Steffi, long and tall, and he's come out from those start gates many times. Here comes the American Steffi over Voracek. He took the advantage away from Voracek at the jump. It's going to be Steffi at the line. First with the win by 0.307. For George Steffi.
I'm just going to try and ski more solid, ski better. Yesterday I was making a few mistakes, which kind of took me out of it, so I'll try not to do that today.
Check lands a little bit wide as Steffi grabs the bullet, makes the turn. Looks like he's got a good, strong lead. Could this be enough for the American? It's going to be George Steffi advancing. On goes George Steffi with the U.S. ski team. Kenny and River Radames, Team USA. That's right. Kenny from Attitash on the right-hand side, red course. River Radames representing Taos on the blue. Looks like about a dead even start. They drop down off the pitch and into the first. Radames still has the edge. Here comes where the red course quickens out. It's going to be Kenny turning around at the bottom. It's going to be Kenny crossing the line first, taking the win by a 0.341 for Patrick Kenny.
Yeah, it's softer. There's more distance, but we got longer skis, so it's tough to keep the momentum going down the hill. Just try to figure it out, keep the skis underneath you a little bit more, and try to get off quick.
The tails of the skis. Out goes Patrick Kenny, who skied so strong today. Let's see if Kenny can hold on to it and move to that final 4. It's all Patrick Kenny here as he's going to move into the semifinals. From my alma mater, Attitash is the U.S. ski team member, Patrick Kenny moving on. To see us blue, Ankeny super powerful out of start. And to see us no slouch, he's super quick himself. Figured out this pro format earlier this season. Ankeny staying aerodynamic and trying to get the power out of the skis as the Spaniard will cross the jump first. Ankeny trying to put straightness in the course. It's going to be to see us at the line first. Across he will go with a win. Narrow one to 0.174174 from Michael Ankeny.
And then just switching gears, switching to different equipment, different turning radius is always a challenge.
And here goes Ankeny. Track he goes. Really didn't get a jump. He came up against the doors a little bit and into the bottom jump. It's going to be Ankeny with the advantage. Getting the joker straight, not enough. Ankeny touches down first. He's out in front. Is it going to be enough for Ankeny? Oh, it's going to be close. Not going to happen. Right at that last gate to see us gets it done to 127. Doesn't matter the differential. It's on goes the Spaniard.
It's been a really tough season, you know. Not really lucky this year for me. I haven't found enough speed at the first race in Aspen. Then we moved on to Bear Valley, which was really hard weekend with the conditions, and when I pulled out at the giant slalom because I didn't feel safe, you know, it wasn't fun. And then refocused, some training. Now here we are in Taos for the World Championships. The qualification was really unlucky, you know. The mistake at the start when my ski get caught at the wooden piece and ripped off my blade from the skis. That's not the way how you want to start into a World Championships race. So really tough. Small mistake on the top. Then a second run I had to catch up 4 tenths. Another mistake, and that's it, you know, game over.
Okay, so Zabistran from Czechia taking it over Kamerlander.
So right now I'm really happy. I'm done with the slalom for this season. No more. Normally I like it all, you know. I like slalom, I like giant slalom, and also the speed events. This year I'm really tired of the slalom turns, especially in a rough slope, and always when it's quite soft and bad lines and ruts. That's not my favorite, you know. That's not where I can really go and show my 100% what I can like do, you know. And competition here in Taos, it's been really good. I think the field, it's like the best field so far on the Pro Tour. There are many Europeans and World Cup, Europa Cup racers here at the race, which is great, you know, and which shows like the quality of the Pro Tour, you know, head-to-head racing, parallel racing, which is completely different to the normal races. Getting ready for next year, it's just clearing your mind at the moment. That's the main goal, you know, to be happy, to have fun, you know, in life. Because the last months wasn't really enjoyable. So now back, enjoying the warm temperature, sunshine, summertime. I'm for sure hitting the dirt bike this year. That's on the list, you know, and like keep going, like skiing, testing and getting better, getting in physical shape, and yeah, to do everything I have to do to be ready.
Fabiana Dorigo from Germany in her first ever Pro Tour race with a big smile on your face, Fabiana. How does it feel to have come so far today?
It's amazing. I didn't expect against Paula to make that till the big finals. So I'm very happy about that.
Looks like she's going to take the advantage of this run, but here comes the German at the line. It's going to be, looks like it's that's close. The advantage going to Trish Mankin. 0-1-5.
Yeah, I think that with the Pro Tour, you just have to take it one run at a time, so that's the plan.
Mankin with the advantage. She's moved over to the red course side, the American. Let's see what she can do. Out of track they go. Good even start. It was only 15 thousandths of a second separating the two. They drop down the pit. And it's the German on the blue. And it's going to be Mankins charging hard on the red course side. As they settle down after the first jump into the turn. Oh, of course she goes. The German, a costly mistake up there. Boy. Just what Mankin needed, but she was on that red quicker course. She will move down to the consolation rounds. And on we will go with Manning into the finals.
Yeah, this is my first time in the semifinals, so that's very fun.
How do you like the course today?
I like it. It's a bit easier than the slalom, so you can take it a bit easier and ski with the group, so it's a lot of fun.
German with a really strong lead. Here comes Norby, aerodynamic, and down in the bullet they go, but it's going to be the German crossing the jump first. Here comes Norby, closing the gap at the finish line. It's going to be Norby winning the run. Close. 34 1,000ths of a second, 0.034 for Norby.
Yeah, I'm super happy. It's been good snow today. I think it was a really good call to salt, because now it's holding up really well, and I'm just having fun out there.
Not enough, Funkily. It's going to be a dead even race, and we know what you got to get it done all the way. We saw Brand with trouble up there. Norby out in front with a strong second run here in the semis. For the finish line, out in front, it's going to be enough for Kaya with 2 to go. Across the line, she will go into the finals to face off against Trish Mankin, and Brand will get down to the small finals to face. Here you go.
Yeah, it's been a fun trajectory. Once you finally break through on the World Cup, it makes it easier to do it again, and hoping the same thing holds true for the Pro Tour.
Here comes Steffi and Tassias over to the bottom jump. They will go. Looks like it's going to be Steffi with the advantage. Touches down first, stretches it out to the line. Across he goes. It is advantage for Steffi. 0.369. That's a strong one.
I should keep skiing the way I'm doing. I saw him skiing really good, but you never know. I will try really hard and hope I can have a good race.
George Steffi ready to rock and roll in the blue. He's got a 0.369 advantage, and Alex points to open up. Out goes Steffi. Tassias not that far behind. Was right on the timing. Down the pitch they go. George got the advantage for a while. Oh, Tassias runs wide, gets out in the soft stuff. Here it goes. Oh, now George goes. Oh, Tassias into the finals goes George Steffi with a costly mistake. Like Tassias up there. Tassias will move down to the consolation round. On goes George Steffi with a hard fist pump. Super psyched.
I don't know. I think I will try my fast, and we'll see.
You'll try your hardest and you'll go your fastest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for our second semi-final, going back up to the top. Best of luck to you both.
The first of 2 runs in the semis for the men here in the Mazda GS portion of the World Championship. Zavestrand going to be there first. Can he try to close the gap because he knows he's going up blue side next? Across the line, it's going to be Zavestrand with a .579.
Absolutely. Yesterday was not our best performance, so it's nice to have a couple Americans in the Final Four for sure.
Over there, Kenny right there with him though, not letting him get away. Kenny's going to pour it on hard. He knows he's got a lot of work to do against the tall Zavestrand. Zavestrand out of the start though. Here comes Kenny, taking advantage of a mistake by Zavestrand. Down off the bump they go. I don't think it's going to be enough as Kenny makes the turn. He's going to have hope for a mistake right here. Touching down off the bottom bump and Zavestrand at the finish line. He's going to cross first. He's going to win it here. Goes Zavestrand to face George Steffi and Patrick Kinney to go down the battle for the consolation round.
For more than half a century, Seiko has been supporting athletes in their efforts to be the best. Now, we want to bring this reliable technology to anyone striving for a goal. Because we understand, a split second can change everything. Keep going forward. Prospex.
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. And yet, it does.
Oh my God, it sounds epic as well. This car is an SUV with bragging rights.
The three-row Mazda CX-90.
CB Sports is a vintage ski brand that was very popular in the 80s and 90s, created by CB Vaughn, and we are fortunate enough to be able to relaunch that brand into the market in 2022.
CB Sports is basically a retro vintage brand from the past being brought into the present. It's got great designs, lines, and features. It's a great old outerwear brand that's made new.
Today was kind of a mixed bag. You know, last year in the GS I was 4th. This year I got knocked out in the round of 8, which is unfortunate. I think that I had a little bit more speed in the bag. Yesterday I got knocked out in the round of 8 in slalom. I don't know how much more I could have done today. I think I could have done a little bit more, so it doesn't feel as satisfying, but you know, again, got to take a look around, look over my shoulder, see who I'm competing against, and we got active NCAA high-ranked college skiers and World Cup skiers, and I'm just glad to see a shakeup of the leaderboard compared to yesterday, and it's, you know, it's exciting to see new guys coming in and competing for the top step. I believe I was just over a 1/10 of a second from moving on to the semifinals, and you know, there was one turn in particular that I just kind of pooched a little bit. The record for me has been, actually, I think 3rd is the best I've ever done here at Taos. So I think it's the elevation. It gets to me, living at sea level in Minnesota. It's hard to, oxygen comes at a premium for me up here, and it's hard to compete and stay strong and competitive through the rounds as you get going. So I think that the older skis that I was using today were definitely helpful. FIS continues to put different regulations onto the circuit, and so my skis are easier to turn than the skis that the rest of the group is using, and yeah, I'll use those until the day I retire, which last year I said was today, but who knows, I don't know, it keeps getting pushed. It does give me a little bit of unfinished business for next year, and you know, I love seeing the new guys coming into the tour, and I hope that they can do so with consistency, because the tour isn't gonna survive with someone coming in every now and then. You know, they gotta have a strong core unit, and I am the last man standing of my core unit skiers. Everyone else has moved on, so we're gonna there's going to need to be that next core unit, so it's not going to be me. But we'll see if I can stick around for a little bit longer, and maybe there's a stop back in the land of 10,000 lakes. Rumored to be over 11,000 lakes. So, well, if it's there, I'll certainly bring my A game.
And this is one of 2 races for 3rd and 4th place on it. So down the pitch go the 2 Germans in those famous zebra stripe bolter suits. Been the mark of the German team for so long. The blue course now starting to stride away. 2 Germans, looks like it's going to be the red course, taking advantage as they make the turn over the bottom jump in the first of 2 runs. The battle for 3rd and 4th place. So the lights start for the blue course side for Brand. The 2 Germans back to the tails of the skis. Out on track she goes with that 4.79 built into the start doors down the pitch. Got to stay clean and high. Nice little track developing there. You got to put your foot in it and stay in it. Don't want to get in the soft snow. Brand touching down with a strong lead on group. Ooh, she gets wide on the first skate after the jump. Puts it in the soft snow. Oh, Brand goes off course. The drone just catching that off course. Goes Nora Brand. So it's going to be Origo with the 3rd place finish with $4,500, and Brand on the 4th step for the podium. Patrick Kenny with an awesome start. Leave it to see it. Standing there, he knows he's got to get that done. Patrick Kenny gets some juice out of the skis now. As Kenny, U.S. Ski Team member, drops down to the bullet. Stronger, pulling away is Patrick Kenny on the blue course. Dominating this first of 2 runs, and the battle for 3rd and 4th is the American Patrick Kenny. Patrick Kenny with the advantage. He'll have a huge advantage on the red side. Out on track goes Patrick with that 7/10 at him. Into the pitch they come. It's going to be Kenny heading for the bottom jump with the advantage, and we know how the red course stretches it out. It's going to be U.S. Ski Team member Patrick Kenny skiing from my alma mater. Attach across the line. Hands in the air to see us chases him across the finish line on his course. Patrick Kenny, super psyched.
Yeah, well, I mean, the hill was prepped perfectly to begin the day after some challenging conditions yesterday, so it was great to see a clean slate almost. And once we got going and once the sun came out, you know, we were cutting off that snow pretty good, and they resalted it, and then it just held the rest of the race. So they did a hell of a job here. My game plan stuck the same, just riding the dish. That's basically it. That's the name of the game.
Norway, she's on the blue course. Here we go. Oh, Norby with a quick start gets the advantage over Mangan right from the get-go. She knows she needs every bit of an advantage she can against a powerful Mangan as they head for the finish line. Looks like Norby's got enough advantage. There it goes. The turn happens. Mangan making the turn, going to win it. Wow. Differential. Mangan wins by 3-4-2. Norby will have her chance on the red courses. We'll send them back up.
It was really fun to do the GS, less turns, more speed, and I was really happy with my skiing, but it's tiring, so I got tired in the end. And
not going to happen today for Norby. It's going to be Trish Mangan on the top step of the podium today.
I'm super stoked to get 2nd place, of course, but I'm glad it's over now because I'm tired. I just won. I defended my title from last year, but honestly I was just like trying to take it 1 run at a time, and yeah, I'm so happy obviously. Well, I was trying to like figure out the courses a little bit more because I do think that's important, and yesterday I like didn't really figure it out, and so I was like thinking about where to push the line, where not to, and I think that helped today.
In the finals here, the Mazda GS portion of the World Championship down the track. Steffi gets a strong start. Zabestrand right there with him. Down the pitch they go. Right footer turn into the bottom jump. It's Zabestrand strong. 2 gates to go. Can Steffi turn it around in the first run? It's going to be Zabestrand with the win by .358 on the blue course side. We'll go to green. Out on track they go. So Steffi with a strong start to try to keep it real here. 3.58 for Zabestrand. Zabestrand out in the soft snow a little bit up there. George Steffi right there with him on the blues. Oh, Zabestrand gave it away. 2 straight off the bottom bump. Here comes Steffi looking over his shoulder. Yeah.
Welcome to Taos, a place guided by our fierce independence and confluence of cultures, and further emboldened by our connection to Mother Nature. A place that challenges itself to be better, not bigger, to preserve the essence of winter. From electrifying our fleet to improving the health of our forests, We strive to be better for the good.
We're not supposed to be out here. Outside expectations. Built for the outdoors. With the capability to climb this high, we're not supposed to be out here. Which is exactly why we are. The off-road ready Mazda CX-50. We're looking for outsiders.
I prayed there's no reincarnation. Nothing could equal the journey I've had. Everything else would be a boring encore. I was always exploring. Everyone said Taos was unskiable. It was certainly magnificent, but it would be the future site of a grand ski resort. They thought I was mad, and they were right.
Hey, good job to you. Nice work. Good ski. I'm just trying to go out here, have fun, ski my best. Today, chips fell my way. Grateful for that. Super fun day. Thanks to everybody for putting this on. Freaking incredible.
Well, the legs were shot for sure. 10 runs on that is pretty hard to do, and do it consistently fast. So the legs were tired, and I think the second to last run was a lot harder than the last run, and that could have just been a mental thing or just adrenaline. So I was just happy, just very happy to come to the finish healthy and and then be done for the day. So, well, the cool thing about this is it's head-to-head. So it's really hard to do a ladder style, a ladder format in ski racing. So it's really cool that they get to do this, and the World Cup's great, and it's really cool. It's part of a culture out in Europe. But here it's really fun to it's just a different format, but the same stuff, And so it's really cool to do it that way and exciting for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. I was talking about it today. It's one extra idea in your head. You're like, where is this guy behind me? And then that was the first couple runs, and I learned that just focusing tunnel vision on what's going on for me tended to work. So then I just kept doing that and tried not to worry about who's next to me. Oh yeah, the first jump, I think I just, I don't know, I was tired, so my legs weren't as responsive. I think I came off it a little bit low, then saw the panel right in front of me, so I had to make an athletic move and get around it, which was, exciting. I guess that's what we're trying to give the people here.
I still have some racing left to do, so hopefully this will be a good positive momentum into the final races of the year. 100% I'm coming back next year.
Yeah, so thanks to Dan Flavin and the Mazda crew, we were able to get a Mazda for the duration of this trip, which was huge. We had an XC90, which was a massive car. For 3 of us, we fit no problem. Great car, and got us to and from. Super awesome. So thank you to Mazda crew and what they do for us. It's awesome. This road is, there's a lot of potholes, and it's not the finest road. So we were cruising, we were just cruising, bumping the beats, so loud, and just getting fired up, the 3 of us. And I guess that ride out must have paid off because we had 1, 1, and 3. So Trisha, who won on the girls' side, and George, we all split the Mazda.
He gave us Mazda to use for this event, and I've been really impressed. Interior, super nice. The thing rips, drives really smooth. Great traction too. We got up our snowy driveway and smooth. We were blasted through this bombed out dirt road here, doing better than the truck in front of us. So I was impressed for sure. Yeah, it can't be a coincidence, I mean, when you roll up feeling good in your vehicle, it makes a difference. It makes a difference for sure. I didn't know much about Mazda before this event, but I've been very pleasantly surprised about the quality of the vehicle, the performance of the vehicle, and it's an awesome car. I've been really cool to learn more about it and see how great it is.
All right, let's get on with it here. The GS World Championship for the women. Head on up there with a $20,000 check. Big dough. Thanks to Mazda and Taos. Look at that, Trish. You get yourself a brand new Seiko watch, the official timekeeper for the World Pro Ski Tour.
3 of the folks on the podium, including the 2 winners, came here on a Mazda. So fast car, fast skiing.
your champion overall today, Trisha Mankin.
Yeah, it was so much fun racing today. I'm so thankful to Taos and all the sponsors. Mazda got us a car to get us here. There were so many people that put so much work into this weekend, and I'm unbelievably grateful. It was so much fun.
Three-way tie. Jan Zabestrand, Sam Mays, and Ralph Hauser. Come on up, guys. For the World Pro Ski Tour, our final standings, and it's the Canadian for a third consecutive year, our tour champion, Aaron Milzitsky. Christian Sovek, your men's overall tour champion. Come on up, Christian. The man, a few words, was very happy to be the overall tour champion.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mazda.
Yeah, Mazda.
Kevin Clark, the announcer for the World Pro Ski Tour. I've been with this latest iteration of the World Pro Ski Tour since we started again. Myself, Ed Rogers, and John Jacobs after an event in Vail, Colorado. So 2017, we put the band together and came back out swinging.
So this is the 5th year of the resurgence of the World Pro Ski Tour. We started in Aspen, we went to Bear Valley, now we're in Taos, gotten off a dozen races. Super exciting, and we brought the snow.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I didn't really know about the Pro Tour before I came to the US, and I just tagged along on a couple of friends in Aspen. Didn't really have any expectations there. Ended up winning one and getting a 2nd place, so then I really wanted to do the whole season. So it's been awesome this year.
Been with this tour 1, 2, 3. This is my first event in Taos 3 years ago.
Season was amazing. We had a little bit of everything. It feels good to be done, but everyone put in a lot of hard work, and I'm proud to have raced the seasons, proud to have raced it with sports insurance. Wanted a little bit more this weekend, but raced hard and tried our best.
Come to the World Pro Ski Tour, have the relaxed atmosphere. You can walk right outside, high five them, hug them, get autographs. It's a different vibe, and it's really the way the racing should be. It's not so constrained and not so tight.